Welcome back, Trash Pack. Today we're going to be playing a game called SpiritFarer. Now, I'm not really familiar with this game at all, but a friend of mine suggested I play it. He thinks that I'll really like it, and I've been meaning to get to it for a while anyways. So I figure I might as well do a recording with it. It might be fun. I don't know. I really don't know anything about this game. I guess there's something to do with death or something in it, but I just really don't know. I gotta say, it looks pretty. I like this title screen a lot. But let's just go ahead and get right into it, and we'll see what this game's all about. Oh, look, it's a kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Can I do stuff? Can I move? No. Okay, so I guess this is just like a little cutscene. Ah, finally. I thought for a second you would never wake up, little one. How ironic that would have been, would it not? I'm Charon, the Spiritfarer. Well, that is what I have been until your arrival. I cannot say that I am sad to leave, but I still had a few things left to do here. I'm afraid you will have to pick up things where I left them. It is, after all, my very last day. And you are? Stella. Welcome, Stella. I see you have brought a friend here with you. What's his name? Daffodil? I see. You two will share the burden then, and take it over for me. As I said, in a few minutes I will be gone from this world. And that is why you are here. You will be the new Spiritfarer. Listen, your task here will be far from easy, but simple nonetheless. Go fetch the stray spirits stranded on the islands, and when they are ready, bring them back here. Dying souls can't pass away on their own. You will have to help them fulfill their last requests, and be at their service until their last breath. The big round bridge over there is the Ever Door. The Alpha, where everything starts, the Omega, where everything ends. This is where all the quests get completed and where existence meets its threshold. There is no task more important than this one. Never forget this, Stella. Here there is something I need to give you. Shing. This art style kind of reminds me of Ori for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I don't know why that's where my brain is going, but so far I'm into this. I guess we're gonna be the Grim Reaper, sort of. Or, well, I guess we're more like the ferrymen, but yeah, we're just gonna be guiding lost souls to the afterlife or whatever. Now be really careful with it. It is the Everlight, the symbol of your status here, and the only tool you will ever need. Wait, what are you? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, how highly inappropriate. Boing, boing. Well, that settles it. The Everlight will help you throughout your travels. It will be the light that shines in the darkness, the last remaining hope of the departed. Swing. Okay. So, we're T-posing. That's cool. Hope is a flame, the light that never falters, the beacon of eternity. It is heavy and inconvenient, but there is no greater duty than this one. The fate of lost souls rests on your shoulders. Look, I was overwhelmed too at first. Just try to keep your focus. Take it one step at a time. You will soon get used to this place. accustomed to these moments. You are the new Spiritfarers after all. Oh, one last thing. Once I am gone, you will have to find a ship of your own. Mine is not suited for you, and it will fade away once I am gone. You might find one not too far from here if you keep rowing in the right direction for some time. Probably. It's time. Here I go. So long, Stella, and good luck. You will need it. So long, former Grim Reaper. I'll do you proud. He's gone. Rip. Rest in peace, that guy. We hardly knew ye. Alrighty. Well, we're rowing. I don't know where we're going. We don't have like a specific goal. We're just kind of looking for lost souls to help, I guess. Oh, I like the run. Stella. It really is you. Stand up straight and let me get a look at you. You look good. And Daffodil is here too, I see. We'll have to find a lint roller then. It might not be that obvious after all. It's me, Gwen. Good thing you found me. But if you're here, it means... Oh. You are the new Spiritfarer. You are the one replacing Sharon. I was trying to get rid of him and only ended up here by accident. I've been stuck on this disgusting island for about a week, living off sardines and cigarettes. Funny how I used to be the one getting you out of trouble before. I can see you have an Everlight now. Of course. See that boat over there? Wow, that's a big boat. Big old boat. That's the one. It's obviously slightly shabby, but let's commandeer it. I'd wager it'll work since you're the Spiritfarer. Okay, meet me on the deck over there. I'll explain it all. Alrighty-dighty. Okay, here goes. Hope my fur coat won't be too damaged. Alright. Wasn't expecting furries to be in this game, but I am 100% into it. Wonderful. I'm not one to jump for joy, but this feels good. Much better than anticipated. So, the way I see it, this boat is yours now. Don't you think? Good. And as you're the Spiritfarer, welcoming stray spirits is your new job. And once aboard, they will assume their true forms. Well, it's my theory anyways. Why are you looking at me like that? You need to come here and give me a hug. Oh, hell yeah. I'm 100% gonna give you a hug. You look cool as fuck. Hug. Yeah. Hugs. I'm into this game. This is the best game ever made. I gotta hug a deer lady. Much better. Come with me now. Let's take a look at this chaos. Da da da. Da 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 da. I do a jump. What a mess. Reminds me of Aunt Petunia's old yard. A beautiful, unorganized testament to someone's laziness. Or a vital impossibility to get rid of anything. At any rate, we should do something about this, or my dust allergies will be back. Let me think. There's only one way to clean this up. You have to meet Albert. He's your local shipwright, and his jokes are garbage. But he's the only one who can fix your boat. We should head to Albert's shipyard. You must be wondering how to make the ship move. I sure was, actually, come to think of it. It's really easy, actually. There, let me give you this key I found on the island. It will unlock that cabin in the back. You should find a map projector in there. How do I know all this? Well, I was planning an escape, remember? And you know me. I plan things meticulously. Very meticulously. Okay, that's a little ominous. Go open up that cabin, Stella. The map projector should be simple enough to use, and you just have to go to Albert's shipyard. As I understand, the ship is powered by your Everlight. That's how it cruises the ocean and reveals the stray spirits. It also explains why I couldn't do anything by myself. You must admit, it's quite fascinating. Look, I know you must feel overwhelmed. Sharon, the Everdor, the Spiritfarers, this place, this boat, me being here. It's a lot. You must be wondering what's going on. Truth be told, I don't really know either. But I'm here for you. I'll do my best to help you and try to make sense of it all. As I said earlier, I wanted to leave by myself, but somehow I just couldn't. Now that I see you, I think I know why. I'll give you some space for now. Don't hesitate to explore this ship. You can even give that fishing rod a try. The world is your oyster. What did we get? What did we get, boys? What we got? Did we get big fish? Oh, we got a cute little herring. Nice. Albert's shipyard discovered. So we found our first new place. That's pretty good. Happy for that. Here we are. Now head down to Albert's shipyard and upgrade your blueprint station. It's the only way to clear this clutter. I'm curious about what it's all made of. Considering the smell, I'd say at least 7 different types of dirt and dust. I like you. You better not betray me or something later. That would suck. You seem like such a friend. And I want to keep things that way. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Daddy Shark. Yeah, I'm into this. Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler, where my prices are a customer's best friend. I'm Albert. Been in the business of shipbuilding for ages. Should I assume you are the new Spiritfarer? Well, of course you are. Anyway, you've been able to start this ship and bring it here after all. Gwen was right to the... blah, 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 blah. Gwen was right to point you towards my humble enterprise. Ha! Let me see what you have here. Nice little dinghy. Funny how it looks exactly like the one I'd built some time ago and stored in my old shipyard. See, Sharon was unhappy about his gloomy and dank ark. Actually, he was always complaining about everything. But the customer's always right. So I built him a newer, better one. Of course, he would never abandon his previous boat. Old habits die hard. But don't worry, you can keep this one. Let's just call this a loan. And let me tell you something. You know, we always joke about the construction here. Don't worry. We're still working on it. Anyways, with a bit of love, this bird will be resplendent again. The first thing you'll need is a proper blueprint table. Since it's your lucky day and I'm feeling generous, I'll offer it to you. Free of charge. Mind you, it's just a bit bare bones in terms of functionality. But the subsequent upgrades will come at such a small price, you'll want to buy them almost immediately. Simply direct me to upgrade the ship. Finally. Alright, what do you gotta say? Good. Albert gave it to you for free? And he said he loaned the ship to you? Ominous. Hard to know what he has in mind, but it doesn't sound reassuring. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand for now. Cleaning up this deck. You can go to your new blueprint table above the cabin and select your move option. In it, you'll be able to remove any building and get back resources. Go for it, I'll wait down here. Here we go. Okay. So how does this work? Edit. So what's... I don't understand. What am I doing? Oh, okay. So I can move this stuff around. Or I can salvage it. Let's do that initially because, you know, we kind of need to get rid of shit. So we can make room for our own shit later. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of this. Alright, let's see what you have to say now. You did a wonderful job, Stella. And the good news is that you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship. A necessary amenity. Newly welcomed spirits such as myself will have a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night in there. But it beats sleeping on the deck. The stars are pretty, but the wood is stiff and the humidity is hard to tolerate. I'll leave you to it. Have fun. Alright, so we want to build something now this time. We want to build a guest house. So, do guest house, build. Oh, we don't have a lot of room for this. Oh, we can put like, oh, that's cool. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Because I'm really bad at this type of stuff. But let's put this up here. And then we will, we don't have anything for this. We can't afford any of this other stuff either. So for now, we just have the guest house. Fuck. Give you a hug. No, she doesn't want a hug. No. I wanted a hug. Why? Why do you do this, dear lady? Why do you do this to me? I wanted a hug. Okay, anyways. This guest house is very pretty. It has your touch. Nice work as usual. Now at last, I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh, wait. What is going on? Something else is happening. Ah, I should have expected this. I'm actually hungry. Very hungry. You know how terrible a cook I am. But I remember you being absolutely fantastic at it. And you might have fished a few fishes already. Trouble is, I can't really eat an entire raw fish. I could try for sure, but I'll probably choke on the fish bone and never survive. That's not how you want me to go, as absurd as this sounds. So you should be able to keep on using this blueprint table of yours and build a kitchen aboard. I'm pretty sure I've seen the plans for it in there, as well as the necessary resources. Damn. You require bright jelly, and there's only one way to get some. Look, I should have told you when I first met you here. Something scares the hell out of me. A dark presence, and even I cower from it. A void that swallows all light included. It can take many forms, and for me, it is always jellyfish. Yes, I'm fully aware of the irony. The bright jelly you need for the kitchen, well, only these jellyfish can provide it to you. So there's no other option. I'll have to face my fears. But you're here. With you, I can do it. They will appear as a dark patch of pure fear on your map, so you can't miss it. Go, I'll take some time to prepare myself. Bum 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 bum. We're going to go to the evil jellyfish place. 'Cause my dear friend is very hungry. And she needs to eat some fucking food. Set sail! Alright, let's see what we got this time, boys. Is it another airing? Oh, it sure was. Alright, we're in the jellyfish nightmare fields. So let's go. Up we go. Damn. Here they come. Remember, set your eyes on the bright ones. They should be visible enough. That said, pop as many as you can. You'll get glimpses this way. I will wait for you inside. It's just too hard for me to stay out there. Okay, go ahead. I believe in you. I believe in you, dear lady. You can do it. Okay, so what am I doing? They didn't explain shit out here, man. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Oh, this doesn't seem too bad. So we just gotta break the little ones then, I guess. Like the glowy ones. Is there ones we're gonna have to avoid later? There might be ones you have to, like, avoid. Oh, the green ones. Okay. So are we supposed to be hitting the yellow ones? I don't know. Yeah. So we got a green one incoming. I don't know if I'm supposed to be hitting these yellow ones or not. The game didn't really explain that very well. Get back here, you green little bitch. Yeah. Bam! Yeah! I like how you can just see her, like, hanging out, smoking in there. It's bad for her health, but, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm getting all kinds of glims, whatever the fuck glims are. Oh, I need that green boy. Yeah. Ugh. What am I doing? Is there an end to this, or do I just keep going until I'm bored? I guess we'll find out soon enough, right? That might have been it. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I guess that was it. Yeah, she's out now. Okay. I'm really impressed. You rocked out there, tumbling and diving like a shooting star, and without the slightest fear nor hesitation at that. You definitely haven't lost your touch, Stella. And you even gathered enough bright jelly to build a proper kitchen. Why do I need jelly to build a kitchen? Go for it. I'll be patiently waiting, slowly digesting myself. I like her. She's like got a little bit of sass, but she's not like a total jerk. It's nice. She's got like a reasonable balance between like being kind of sassy, but also being nice. Hopefully she doesn't turn out to be like a grade A crappy person. Alright, we're gonna build ourselves one of these. Oh, that's the money. I can buy things from that guy now. Can I set it under here? Ooh, that's nifty. It's kind of crowded though. Oh, I can connect these? Are you allowed to edit ones you already built? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say for now, maybe do like this. Keep these connected, but together. Or I could do it like a side installation. That might be nifty. I don't know what else we're gonna be building in this game, so I'm trying to keep things like, simple. So we're gonna just go ahead and do this. I forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, this boat stops at night. I believe it's a side effect of your Everlight being, well, light. Or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want. Tackle unfinished business, or just chill on the deck under the stars. I'd suggest you go to sleep too in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and this ship will start up again in the morning. Oh, and speaking of that, you know me, waking up on time has never been my forte. You can ring that big bell over there to wake people up. Okay, so that's what the bell is for. Perfect. Remember, only do it at the right time. Early morning should do the trick. Speaking of sleep, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. You can now use the kitchen over... how do words? Alright. You can now use the kitchen's oven. It should be rather simple. Put any one ingredient in the oven and wait for it to be cooked. You could even try these loose corn kernels that I've been... oh my god, I cannot talk right now. Holy crap. You could even try these loose corn kernels that have been hanging around my pockets. I can't wait to see you in your cooking glory again. You got this. Alright, so let's try out the kitchen really fast. Beep, boop, ba beep. Let's try corn. Hard to cook. Dum 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 dum. Let's go take this out. I like how I just have magic oven mitts. Let's feed this lady. She's been hungry, and I cannot stand for this. I could eat anything. Just give me some food. Food. Corn. Well, I won't die just yet. Thanks, Stella. It's better than I thought it could be. But then again, you've always been a wonder in the kitchen. Don't forget, spirits don't run on sunshine and water. I love her eating animation, by the way. That was really awesome. We need a good meal once in a while. It will be up to you to understand who's fond of what. As for me, I'm sure you remember I've always loved comfort food. And that I would die for a cup of coffee. But I'm not that picky. I can eat anything. Just never the same thing twice. So she would not want repeat meals. So if I feed her again, it needs to be fish. Oh, and before I forget, here's something I was supposed to give you. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but an obol is a symbol of passage. It's a fee each spirit has to pay, but something tells me you knew that already. Okay, let's keep on improving this craft. As you must have seen in your blueprint table, there is both a field and a garden blueprint, which means you can grow many different things and turn this ship into an adorable farm of sorts. You should add a field first, in my opinion. It's going to be easier to find the resources for it around here, and you can grow linen in it, which in turn will be used to craft more things. In addition to building a field, we should go buy seeds to use in it. But that will come later. I need you to visit an island close by. It's called Mostine Cove, and there's something on it we need. I'll tell you when we get there. It's nighttime. We got through a pretty big chunk of the tutorial. The tutorial. So what I am going to do is I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to hop up here. And I think we're going to go ahead and go to bed. And when I come back, we'll finish up this tutorial stuff and hopefully get into the meat and potatoes of this game. But I gotta say, so far, I'm completely enamored with this. This art style is amazing. These characters are really fun. There are cute deer ladies who smoke cigarettes. I mean, all in all, I can't find a single thing to hate about this game so far. It seems insanely charming. I will let you guys go for now. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to do the subscribings. Especially the comment part. I think that would be really cool of you guys if you just leave comments and let me know what you think about each game we play as we play them. The feedback helps me make better videos anyways, because if I have a better idea of what you guys like, then I can kind of fine-tune things to more, I don't know, more cater towards that, I guess. Anyways, I'm tired, she's tired, everybody's tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you all in the next one.